Senator Heller.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and also to the ranking member for holding this hearing today. And I want to thank Secretary and also Mr. Griffin for being here today. Thank you for taking time and updating us. In the many times we've met in my office and in this committee and in Reno just a few weeks ago, Secretary McDonald has shown he is committed to bringing new vision and reforms to the VA to better serve Nevada and the nation's veterans. But the task ahead will be VA's most difficult challenge after having failed our veterans in delivering quality health care and timely benefits. The gross mismanagement, poor treatment of veterans, long delays revealed in Phoenix and elsewhere has shocked Congress and our nation and is a significant crisis to overcome. My hope is that the Secretary's goals will not get lost in the bureaucracy, and I expect consistent communication and honesty about what the VA needs from Congress to restore faith in the VA and achieve the best care possible for our veterans. Just last week, I had the privilege to meet with our veterans in Pahrump, Nevada. In the past 15 years, Pahrump has grown from a small town outside of Las Vegas to a community of 36,000. And in Pahrump and all of Nye County, there are about 9,000 veterans, which is why this community has fought long and hard for a larger VA clinic as more veterans flock to this community. When visiting, I told them about the promise that I made to you, Mr. Secretary, when we first met, and that was every time I see you, I will always bring up several key issues to Nevada veterans. Of course, building the VA clinic in Pahrump, improving Las Vegas VA hospital, and eliminating the disability claims backlog that we have in Reno. Bob, you deserve credit for quickly approving the Pahrump clinic as soon as you were confirmed, and I also appreciate Director Duff and Associate Director Karen for working closely with my office to keep me informed. But there's a lot of work to be done on this clinic. A contract must be awarded, the clinic must be constructed, and then it must be fully staffed. I'll be looking closely at each of these steps to determine if there's unnecessary bureaucratic barriers that delay projects like this and will hold the VA accountable. I also hope to see improvements in the Las Vegas VA hospital. There have been discussions about how to do this, and I'd like to share a few key improvements, what I think needs to be made. And first, members of the disabled American veterans in Nevada want to improve transportation of rural veterans to this hospital. Right now, the DAV, disabled veterans, have a transportation program, but they are not allowed to take veterans confined to a wheelchair. Now stop and think about that for a minute. Disabled veterans, their transportation program is forbidden to take veterans confined to a wheelchair or utilizing an oxygen tank to the hospital. There needs to be greater partnership and coordination with the VA to expand the VA's own transportation service for these disabled veterans in rural areas. Secondly, appointment wait times in the Vegas hospital must be improved. New patients in Vegas wait 25 days on average for specialty care appointments, 16 days on average for mental health appointments. Director Duff has assured me her team is working to improve these wait times, and part of this improvement will be an enhanced scheduling system the VA is currently seeking. Every VA hospital needs modern processes and technology that will give directors the information they need to determine where resources are missing. And lastly, a point that the Secretary has brought up to me in the differences in regions and management structure among the three VA administrations: healthcare, benefits, and cemeteries. I look forward to working with you to improve the current structure and believe that reorganizing these administrations should be a positive step forward to enhancing coordination and improved care to our veterans. And finally, I remain committed to addressing the VA disability claims backlog. For years now, Nevada is the worst in the nation, with claims being completed in 334 days on average. As co-chair of the VA Backlog Working Group, I'll be hosting a roundtable later today, along with Senator Casey, to discuss the needs to overhaul the outdated claims processing system. And I believe there's no better time to reform the claims process as the VA transforms under Secretary McDonald's leadership, and the working group's legislation is a strong platform for some of the changes that need to be made. And I look forward to hearing more about the changes and progress with improving care and benefits at the VA, and thank again you, Mr. Secretary, and the Inspector General Griffin for being with us today. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.